and welcome back to my channel. This is day 10 of me talking to the camera for 30 days, and in today's video I will be discussing a concept that I've learned. Up on the screen is a guide that I've been using to help me talk about different topics every day. And so for today's topic, a concept that I'm going to talk about is AI and a new chip that will be going into future computers called an NPU chip. So to get started, AI, technically our version of AI is not truly AI. AI, artificial intelligence, is essentially, because when we think of AI, we think of like a self-thinking machine. And currently the AI that we have, like ChatGPT, I think Google is now using Gemini, I forgot what Microsoft is using for Bing, but essentially what it's doing is just using what it has access to on the internet and then just learning based off of that, but it's not technically learning. At the same time, it's a really gray space because it's not self-thinking, which I really hope it doesn't get to that point. Anyways, so recently I went to an HP event here in Dallas, and HP was showing off their future computers more on a business and enterprise level versus a consumer level. And they had guests from Intel, AMD, and I think Microsoft itself too. And essentially what they were talking about is the future of the computers and future chips. And one thing I didn't know is that the NPU chip that I'm going to talk about is already in Apple products. Apparently it's been around for a while, but now they're putting them in Windows products. And so the computers currently have two chips. You have the CPU and the GPU. The CPU allows you, it's pretty much what powers the computer, and the GPU does graphical stuff. And so currently, an example of AI being used is you're on a Zoom meeting and the background is blurred. That is done with AI because it's tracking you as you're moving around, therefore AI. And so currently how AI is being utilized with Zoom, in my hypothetical, is let's say that you're giving a presentation. I'm giving a presentation on yarn, and I have a PowerPoint slide, and I also have the camera focusing on me with my blurred background. Well, currently that AI is running off the CPU and I believe a little bit off the GPU. Don't quote me on that. And so what this is doing is making your overall computer processing power being very not as efficient as it could be, because AI is running in the background as well as you doing multiple tasks while on video. And so with the NPU chip, which stands for the neural processing unit, what that does is that instead of the AI going to the working off the CPU, it will go to the NPU, and the NPU has been described similar to like a brain and like the neural synapses that are in the brain. And so the AI would power mostly off of that, to making it more efficient for you to have your meetings and to have AI running in the background, so then it's not sucking up all the power from the CPU. So then you could do more than just having a presentation and having multiple AI things going on, which is crazy that this is even a thing. I think AMD has already started rolling them out, but Intel should be rolling them out this year, maybe going into next year. And I think they're anticipating by 2027 that over 60% of computers will already have this NPU chip installed. So I'm very excited for that. Microsoft has something called Copilot that it's their version of AI on these computers. And that is, so that will run off of that. And then I think AMD was showcasing Meta's Llama 2 or 3. And for people who don't know what that is, Samsung had a programmer, at least this is what I recall from the conference. So Samsung had a programmer who went to ChatGPT and started typing and trying to get help on a problem. Well, apparently something got leaked from ChatGPT because that person ended up leaking information to ChatGPT. So I think they got fired. And so there's So yeah, so don't put your company secrets out on ChatGPT. So that's where Llama's supposed to fill in, where Llama only works off of your local, like, instead of being on the internet, it's just like you could have no internet and use Llama. Llama is essentially just ChatGPT, but on your local computer. It should not technically be using the internet, so it'll kind of already use what it knows. And I believe that instead of ChatGPT, how that has like a bunch of servers and computers that are powering it, that this is being powered off your own computer, which is nice. And that's where that NPU chip would come in. I haven't tried it too much, but I don't know. But yeah, so that's what we're looking forward to in the future. And so that I'm going to conclude today's video with that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Man, AI is scary. Okay, bye!